What's going on? It's DJ Andre 905, and right now you are watching Arts, Fortune, and Fame. So I actually started DJing about 9 years back. I actually bought turntables and actually bought vinyl too. And this was like around the time where Scratch Live came out. And so yeah, so about like 2006, about 9 years ago. Yeah, so basically one of my good friends, DJ Doctor, he actually works for Real Sports, which is owned by MLSC, which owns like the Raptors and Leafs. And so actually, I just hit him up last summer. I was like, hey, I know that the Raptors 905 are gonna have a team. Is there any way I could be like a DJ, or I can maybe reach out to them? And he actually put me in touch with the right people, send them a mix, send them my bio, and then that was that. And then pretty much they just hired me on. There's like a lot of people. Like I'd say from just like family, like my parents, to actual DJs like Jazzy Jeff, starting from scratch, Charlie B, who are all good friends of mine, and they inspire me because when I see what they're doing, it makes me want to work harder and be as great as them. Oh, branding is key because your brand is everything. I mean, you can be like a great technical DJ, but if you don't have a strong brand behind you where people know who you are, know where you're playing, know what your brand, and know what you bring to the table, it's like nothing. Like you need branding. It's huge. There's like a lot. There's this kid, I'm the Flan, J Soul, Smoke Dog, Harvey Stripes, like P Rain. There's like JDR, Ras Fresco. There's like a lot of like great artists I think coming out from our city right now. Safe, Prime Boys. So I think what I love about it is that it's very much like the city. It's diverse. So you have kind of like different sets. You have your underground, your like backpack. You have your trap, your street, and just your everyday rappers. So which is I think what I like about the scene. Very diverse. I think what I dislike is the actual business behind it isn't all there, where you'll have artists put on shows and people aren't getting paid, and just like the lack of like I guess marketing and like I guess like push behind shows that you see on promotion. Oh yeah, it's been key. Like I was lucky to play in Newfoundland 3 times. I was able to play in Atlanta once, in India, and it's key because just in your own city, people actually are like, oh wow, he's actually getting booked out of town, so that means he must have value. And so because based off of that, people are like, okay, you know what, maybe I should book him for my party, or I should work with him because his brand is strong if people from out of town want to work with him. Yeah, actually DJ Charlie B, one of my close friends, he's like a mentor to me, and just really from learning about his moves and the way he like the way that he brands himself, like the way that he rolls campaigns out for his parties and his mixtapes. Just seeing that on like a one-on-one basis and just being like a good friend, I've just like learned off of him and like his moves itself. Oh, it's like crucial because I think nowadays people need to know what parties you're playing at. They like need to know where they can find your mixes. They just kind of need to know what you're doing in order to kind of, because you have to be visible in like the eyes of like the public, right? Because like not everyone can come to like a club gig, and not everyone can maybe hear your like mixtapes and such, but this way if they see what you're doing, then that way they can grow respect, and then they can be like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna come out to an event, or I'm gonna check out his mixtape and such. You can't do everything yourself. Like you can't be everywhere. Like you can't be pushing your stuff on social media, and you can't be doing interviews, and you can't be doing different things all at once, right? Like you're only one person, and you need to have someone to like do your artwork. You need to have someone to maybe help handle like your bookings, do like a photo shoot, and like you need a strong team. All successful people, entrepreneurs, have strong teams. The best lesson actually I was told is have something of value that they want, and they as in like the public wants. If you have something that the people want, people are always gonna keep coming back to you. You know what? I would say try to maybe at first try one of the 3 at first, but probably the easiest is I would say go after mixtapes, because that's where you can really hone your craft and you can show people. Because if you have good mixtapes, you can get the club gigs and concerts, and like other things can grow from it. Probably like the livest was the past 2 years. I was lucky enough to DJ like the after party for the Drake OVO after parties, and those were live because the whole city was out because I was DJing at music, and you're outside. You have like 5,000 people, and you can see everyone from your city, all like the hottest girls, all like the fly people, like the bottle poppers. Everybody is at that party, and that's like an incredible experience to see everybody, and you're up on the stage where everyone's looking at you. So that was like an incredible experience.